Hello, so I'm starting today's second channel video on the sofa in a really weird angle with my flashlight because it is so dark in here because it's like 5 a.m. I'm just chilling with the cats. I don't know where Gomez is, but we do have Mr. Milo right here. He's being very, very, very cute. And then to my right, we have Tyler. So the cats are doing well. I love their little bells that they have on them. Very, very, very cute. I thought today for my second channel video I could do a get unready with me because I did a get ready with me yesterday or the day before. If you hear little noises, it's Tyler currently eating right beside me. I just put down some new food for them, so he is absolutely loving the array that we have down for him. He's actually getting his treat today, which is they actually got some tuna, which is something that is obviously a treat for them, but they got a can of tuna between both of them, and there's a little bit left over that's mixed with their normal cat food that they're eating. But I've really been feeling connected with the cats recently. This is something that, I've always felt so connected with my dogs, and I've always felt so connected with my cats, but I've always said that I more so feel that the cats are, my roommates rather than like pets. It's so weird to me. Like I love them so much, but like most of the time they really do just do their own thing, and it's much different than the dogs that are like very dependent on me. Obviously the cats are dependent on me, but if you have both, you kind of know what I mean. But recently I have to say the cats have, definitely went from not caring about me being here or not needing me at all to being really affectionate and really enjoying my company. And I don't know if it stems from having my friends stay with me for a bit, so they're experiencing, seeing familiar faces that aren't just me, so they're being a little bit more comfortable just, hanging around. But I mean, today was one of the first days in a long time where I've seen Milo just like spread out on the sofa like this, just feeling so comfortable, stomach exposed. And they always do that whenever I'm around normally, but never whenever I have guests over. So one of my other friends is staying with me, so we have two people in the apartment with me now. Normally that would be something that freaked all the cats out, but actually they're very chill. They're lying on the sofa, they're wanting to be pet, they're just in a really affectionate mood. And I think that the cats went through a phase where they just wanted to be on their own. They were really affectionate and really needy when they were kittens, and it was amazing. And then they grew up a little bit and they kind of just liked their own space, and they kind of just did their own thing. And I would see them a couple times within the day whenever I would feed them, but other than that they would kind of just like resting or hiding away or something like that. And they've reverted back to that like kitten stage right now, and it's been like this since I got back from my trip, and it's just been so amazing. They have just wanted to cuddle, they've just wanted to be around me, watch what I'm doing. I mean, they're just like coming in and lying on the bed whenever I'm going to bed, and the dogs are on there too, and normally that would be an issue where they didn't want to lie with the dogs, but they're loving the dogs right now. And I have to say, Bonnie is being so affectionate with them, and Dolly's obviously being so affectionate with them. That's a given. But Bonnie, she likes her people and she doesn't like her other people, and she and the cats always just kind of kept their distance from each other. It's not that they didn't like each other, but they weren't really fussed with each other. But Dolly loved them. But recently Bonnie has been loving playing with especially Milo, and Milo's running after her and she's running after him, and then he'll literally push Dolly's ball. And it's the apartment has been such an amazing vibe recently with the animals, and I don't know what has switched, but it is just so amazing. Like the cats have really went from that state of teenage angst to being like chill adults, wanting to hang out with father again. And the dogs have always been amazing. They've just always loved the vibe, which is why I've always shown the dogs more, but now I'm obviously showing the cats a lot, and that is because they've just been really in outside of their like teenage angst phase. They think dad's cool again and they want to hang out with me. So I've just been lying here for a bit with them, but what I am going to do now is go and put a face mask on. After I take that off, then I'm going to do my skincare. I really, really, really want to do a face mask. I'm feeling quite just, whenever you want to like get a deep clean of your face, that's where I'm at right now. So we're going to do that tonight. So yeah, I don't even know what time it is. Look how dark it is. That's how much this was like lighting me up. It's currently about to be 5 a.m. Okay, I know you can barely see, but I want to see if Dolly has learned the new tricks that I taught her today. Okay, sit back here. Bonnie, please do not knock her out with the toy, girl. Let's not knock her out with the... Jesus Christ. Jesus, woman. Okay, wait, sit. Okay, I don't know if this is gonna work. Okay, ignore the mess behind me, but I didn't clean, so sit. 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 Thank you for sitting too, Bonnie, even though you don't know this one. Okay, wait. Do you want to go get the toy? Oh, she's not going to give it now. Sit. Give me your paw. Okay, wait. You're being too excited. Okay, wait. Okay, Dolly. Sit. Give me your paw. Oh, Jesus, this is not going to work. Oh my God, it's like two toddlers. Sit. Give me your paw. Yeah! You're so clever. Okay, wait, can we do it again? Sit. Bonnie, this is so unhelpful. This is so unhelpful. Okay, sit. Paw. You're so clever. She's doing it. She never knew how to do it before. Okay, wait. Sit. Paw. Yeah, so clever. Okay, I did want to show you that because she just learned it tonight. So I'm incredibly excited about that. She's so clever. Hello, girls. Hello. Hi, girls. Hi, Bonnie. Okay, so I'm very excited to get on ready today because I feel very, very, very dirty. I'm clean, but I don't know if anyone else gets like that, where you kind of just feel like you are dirty. And it's so weird because I had a shower last night and I'm going to shower again tomorrow, but I just feel that like it's been so long since I've washed my face. Like it was this morning. So I'm kind of feeling that. Also, I had a lot of contour on today, it seems. And I think the reason for that was I got ready whenever it was like pitch black outside. So I had no idea what I looked like. So there's that. So I'm not only, like I said, going to do my skincare, but we are going to put on a mask. And I want to talk about it because I feel like I got so much new stuff in Sephora whenever I was there. And I think the reason is I feel more comfortable in a Sephora than I do, and even Ulta as well, because I went to Ulta, which is like makeup, skincare shops. I think I feel more comfortable in there than what I do in like makeup or skincare, even skincare shops in the UK. For some reason, because they're like, especially in Brighton. But anyway, I kind of get like a boost. And I think the reason is because I know a lot of the brands, because it's like a lot of the YouTubers and a lot of the celebrities. Whereas it's not really like that over here. So I guess maybe that's one of the reasons that I prefer. And I get so much whenever I go to one of those shops in America. And so, like I've said, I've been trying new skincare. And one of the things was, one of the workers was like, you must try this face mask. Like, it's going viral on TikTok. And I was dying to be like, that's really not how you persuade me to buy something. I'm sorry. Like, I really don't buy products that I see on TikTok. And the reason for that is because I feel that they want me to see it. So I kind of like going against, like, what they want and not getting it and sourcing something myself. Anyway, it's this. It is Caudalie. I don't know. It's this skincare face mask from Paris, so I liked the sound of that. It's like a Vinergetic C plus instant detox mask. Now this is like a 10-minute mask, and so then I did Google the TikToks because I actually haven't used this in so long. Comes out like this, like that kind of thing, and it's kind of the same-ish color as my skin whenever you really do a light layer of it, so it's kind of hard to see at times. But anyway, it's like a 10-minute face mask, and yeah, she's right, it is going viral on TikTok. But whenever I was looking, it seems to be mostly paid ads are the reason that it's going viral, so I feel that there's a bit of manipulation in the algorithm happening there. I don't know, I'm not saying anything, but I feel that if your only viral videos are sponsored videos, then it's probably not the most honest thing in the entire world. So, just like genuine reviews. So, literally just goes on like this. And it feels really nice. It feels really soothing. And it's really cooling, actually. And I mean, when this dries, you see every single pore that you have in your skin. And it really is quite shocking. It's quite shocking, I'll be honest. So yeah, I really enjoyed putting this on whenever I was on my recent trip because I was so sick the entire trip. And for some reason, after washing this mask off, way more than any mask I've ever had in the past, I had a hair in it. Yuck. But it was my own hair, so I'm not going to blame them. It's like wearing a face mask. Whenever I feel sick, I feel like I'm like deep cleaning my skin, and it feels like I'm looking after myself in a way. The same way you like getting a bath whenever you feel sick or under the weather. And I would love to know what your rituals are for that, because I know a lot of people have a lot of different things. I know like a lot of people like cold showers, and then other people like warm baths. I feel that I love warm baths whenever I'm feeling sick, but I feel that it can get to the stage where I feel like I'm gonna pass out because it's too hot. I feel like that normally with baths. I'm really not a bath person. I really just love my showers. I love you feeling like I'm just washing everything from like here down, whereas I'm not really doing that in the bath. And also, I like washing my hair and body at the same time instead of doing it separately. So, anyway, I'm definitely not a bath person. But anyway, this mask is really good. So it's already starting to dry. I'm having a couple breakouts, not breakups. Sorry. On my face right here, which is great because I got the star face stickers, which are for spots. Oh my god, I'm so tired. It's 6:20. The reason I'm up so late is because my friend went out tonight, and she literally just got in like 20 minutes ago. So I've been staying awake to make sure she's safe. Because also she's staying with me, but I wanted to stay up to make sure she was safe and getting home safe, and if she needed an Uber or whatever, um, you know how it be. So I'm up way later than what I wanted to be tonight because I'm really tired. But that gives me time to do my skincare, which is great. So yeah, I would really recommend this mask. I know that a lot of videos, if you look it up, will be sponsored, but it really is nice. I don't know if it does all the things it says, but then again, most things don't. But it's fun. So I'm going to keep this on for about 10-15 minutes. Then we're going to wash it off. Then we're going to do our skincare. And I bet you I'm going to feel very cleansed after that. So this is what it looks like before. I'm actually going to put my flashlight on me. So you can see it's like really smooth. So whenever I come back in like 15 minutes, it's going to be like horse, and you're going to see every fucking pore in the skin. It's not going to be pretty. All right, I'll see you then. Okay, I'm back, and I can barely move my face, but I want to show you. This is going to be so disgusting, but look. You can literally see all of my fucking pores. Like, this shit works. And then, like, here's where my breakout was. Like, this shit works. Well, I think. I guess. So my skin's not the greatest right now, is what I'll say. Okay, I'm going to wash this off, and then we're going to come back with the normal skincare routine. Alright. Okay, so it's now time for me to wash my face. That was actually very easy to wash off. I'm gonna make my hair a little bit tighter. Oh, hair damage. It's actually not this damaged, to be fair. I just have so much dry shampoo in it that it's literally sticking in any way that I'll put it in. I also don't know if I should grow my hair out or cut it short. I feel like I kind of want to grow it out for winter time so that it will get really curly again and continue dyeing it, and then I'll cut that, you know, like February time. I don't know. I'm pondering my options. I feel that it can go one of two ways. I can either get really confident or really self-conscious. Anyway, time for skincare. Now, normally when I do these, I kind of cut it to when I'm just speaking, but I got a comment from someone who was like, hey, like, I love when you leave the silences in between talking because I put these videos on the background, so it's almost more natural. So if I'm, you know, I'm not missing everything and I kind of feel like I'm there with you. And I love the idea of that. So whenever I'm washing my face and doing my skincare, I'm just going to keep it going, and when I talk, I talk. But I do... God, this shirt's so hideous. I do have one thing that I want to talk about, which is that I saw this post today that I thought was really good, and it was talking about how we are basically trained to always compare ourselves to ourselves. Now, I feel like I've heard that so many times, and I've always been like, what does that mean? Or, you know, what do you mean by that? Like, what does that entail? And then they go into the detail, and I was reading about it, and I was getting so fascinated, and it was saying how every social media will remind you what you looked like this day last year. You know, Snapchat memories will show you every single day of, you know, what you've looked like that day for the past 6 years, and Facebook shows you what you looked like, you know, when you were in your 20s, or whenever you were 19, or when you were 18, or when you were in your 40s, or... And it's just kind of, you're not only comparing yourself to celebrities, but you're now comparing yourself to yourself. And every single photo that you take, you're going to be mentally trying to look better than the previous photo. But in the previous photo, you were younger, even if it was just by a day. And it's kind of this unhealthy obsession that can grow with, you know, getting older. And it's such a natural thing to happen, and I think we're in such an age that this is like one of the first times that, like, you know, the people that were on the internet, which was like my parents and the, you know, before, were the first ones to have like those social medias they were uploading pictures onto. So it's mainly their generation, but I can't imagine what it's going to be like for my generation and the generation above me, because we're the first to actively have lived like our teen years as well as our adult years on social media, with many of us having posted a picture of ourselves at least once a month. And that's all you need to be reminded of that's what you look like at that time period. And I think it was so interesting. And I just... Sorry, that was disgusting. I spat. I just think it's really... I don't know, like, isn't that so sad, though? Like, it's really sad that we are going to be constantly comparing ourselves to ourselves. And, you know, a lot of people won't. And it's not the case for everybody. But it's the case for a lot of people where, you know, your biggest competition can be someone you know in work, or it can be a celebrity, or maybe your ex-boyfriend's new girl, or something like that. But you're also knowing that you are an ever-changing person. I don't know if I'm explaining this correctly, and I feel that the post was so intelligent that I'm not doing it justice. So if I can find it, I will share it on my social medias. By the way, a lot of people get onto me for being wasteful when I use toilet paper to dry my face, and I do agree with you. However, I will then use this toilet paper to like wipe down surfaces and stuff like that, or pick up dog shit, or like I do reuse it. So let's not all jump down my face right now. I'm breaking out right here, which is upsetting, and I want to do nothing else but to pop it, but I'm not going to, because I'm not going to wake up with what I have on my forehead right now, which is a little scar, which is, or not scar, not that deep, but like I popped a zit and it full on ripped my skin, and I'm still recovering from it. Like, this is like completely flat now, so I don't want to do the same thing here. So we're not going to do that. I wonder if I have my retinol cream in here. A lot of people were very excited that I am now putting retinol on my face. And retinol is, I've done a lot of research on it, but it has a lot of great ingredients in it that take your skin a while to get used to, but are amazing for kind of maintaining the elastability. Is that a word? Like, how smooth your skin is. And again, our skin isn't supposed to be smooth. Like, we have texture, and it's just like, I think the more I read about how people have been affected by social media, the more I can kind of identify myself with it, because I never sit down and think about how social media has affected me. I really don't. And I hear people talking about it all the time. And I kind of just never really add to the conversation, because I feel that I don't want to come across as like cringe or whatever like that, which is so weird, because now I'm talking about it to you, so it's obviously something I really want to talk about, so I don't know why I'm suppressing it, which obviously means that I have been affected by it. And I think, yeah, of course, like, especially uploading YouTube videos, like, I'm going, with every other content creator, that extra step where you're not even just uploading a photo every day where you feel confident in it. You're filming videos when you don't feel your best, so it's, or when you don't feel you look your best. I'm feeling happy right now, but it really is crazy. And again, when I read those posts, I find myself identifying with them, and then it kind of helps me form my own opinions on it, because I hear that, oh, other people think like this. So whenever I thought like this, that's okay. I do want to find my retinol, though. I don't know where I put it. I'm pretty sure it's here somewhere. I don't know why I would, take it out of here. I don't think I have it in here. That is really peculiar, because there's no other place that it would need to be. Sorry, y'all. I really want to find this. Okay, I'm going to go find it and come back. I find it. Okay, it was in the other bathroom. I forgot to bring it in, obviously. So the last two steps are definitely my favorite in my nighttime skincare. Well, I mean 3 steps considering the spot patch, but you know, sometimes I hope I don't have breakouts. Oh, and Vaseline, 4 steps, fuck's sake. So this is the retinol one I use. I could definitely be using a better one, but I wanted to get from this same skincare line that I'm enjoying right now, Kiehl's, I think it is, Kyle's. I think it's Kiehl's. So it's a retinol fast release wrinkle reducing night serum. And again, it doesn't matter if you have wrinkles, and we're not going to be able to there's not going to be a product that stops you aging. That's not how we work. But anyway, it is good for your skin. But I really want to switch over to full on retinol soon. But for the meantime, this will do. So you pump it out. You're supposed to do 3 little pea sizes. And of course, I did a little bit more. Put it on your hands, heat it up, and then on your skin. There we go. Actually, I'm going to put a bit more on. You wouldn't tell them, would you? I don't know who you would tell. Who would get me in trouble. Mr. Retinol himself, I assume. Okay, so I put that on. And then my favorite step is putting on this Tatcha water cream, which I love. Oh, and I actually have the nighttime version, so I'm going to put the nighttime version on. So I recommend this if I was to recommend any skincare product ever. It's the Tatcha water cream, but this one I love even more. But I can't put this on during the daytime because it's way too oily. It's the skin cream, and I think it's for nighttime. I don't know, it's way more intense than this one, but it looks like this. And I just love anything Tatcha put out. Which is a crazy statement to make because I don't think I've used any other product from them ever. But these are so good. And they honestly feel like you're putting a layer of hydration over your skin that doesn't leave. Which is incredibly nice because a lot of moisturizers, you feel that your face dries in pretty quickly. Depending on what skin type they're for. I just think that this is so good for most skin types. Again, I don't know all, so I'm just going to say most skin types. Again, I'm quite oily, but I'm also quite dry in places it's really good. So, once I put that on, I'm going to have to let my face, settle down for a bit. And then I'm going to put on some Vaseline right now, actually, because that's important. And again, one thing I said this in my last video, it's so crazy how it took me having to get lip filler to take care of my lips. My hands are so greasy from that now. I used to literally have the driest lips 24/7 because I never considered it part of my face, and that sounds so weird to say, but it was never part of my routine. It was never a part of my face that I ever enjoyed. I was always self-conscious about it. And I was actually, again, I only got self-conscious about my lips because of how I looked in photos. Because I had no perception of what I looked like. Then I saw myself in photos and I felt self-conscious about it. But I'm so, I really like how they look now. So whenever they're bigger, it's one of the things I look after the most in my entire skincare. Because I'll carry around so many lip balms, Vaselines with me, and it really is. So I guess it took having to get fucking lip filler for me to take care of myself. So anyway, I'm going to let this dry, and then I'm going to put on this star face. I feel like if I put them on right now, my skincare is too oily. But actually, it's going to stay this oily. It's a valid point. So they come like this. I'm sure a lot of you have seen them. They're huge in America. And I remember my friend Kat used to literally, when we were in LA, I would go to breakfast with her at 9 a.m. and she would stumble in because she was so tired because she's like me. We work super late, so we would be so tired, stumbling in. And she would always have these on her face. And I was always like, what is that? Oh my god, my hands are way too oily to open this. God, they need to make this easier to open. So yeah, these remind me of her. And I always say that to her, and she's like, that's so sweet, but so weird. She was like, normally people say a flower or something, reminds them something sweet. So I'm going to put this, and it's great because it hides the entire spot. So There we go. Look at that. And now it's like so much cuter. I'm also gonna put one here. I'm not farting, by the way. That is my shoes. It's my loafers. They're making such. I can't even get it up that height. Fucking hell. There you go. They're making such silly noises down there. I hope you don't think I'm tooting away here. Alright, and then another one. I wonder if people have advice for what I can do to get rid of this. It's like building up so many layers of skin again from being like popped. And it's been like that for a good few weeks now. See, that's not me. That's the sandal, I promise. Maybe I'm lying to you. Who knows? Okay, well, that is my entire routine for nighttime. I'm good to go to bed. So I'm going to let the dogs in from the living room. They're currently probably waiting at my bedroom door. I have the door shut so they don't run in here and disturb my me time. They're going to come in. We're all going to go to bed. And we're going to have a peaceful night. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for spending the night with me. Oh, that's a weird thing to say. for doing skincare with me and getting undone. Let me know if you prefer get ready with me's or get unreadies with me. Or if you prefer them both the same, we can do them both. But yeah, I want to hear what you enjoy watching. But I appreciate you watching regardless. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Mwah.